14 days, no added sugar at all, energy exploding, motivation on fire. Is it really possible? Watch now. The truth about sugar will shock you. Why I made this video? I wanted to figure out for myself, is sugar actually as bad as everyone keeps saying, or is it all overhyped? 2 weeks straight I filmed a daily video diary, talking to the camera about how I felt. I'll pop up in this little circle and share what happened each day. In general, the problem isn't the sugar itself, but the amount we consume each day. If the recommended daily limit is 25 grams, the average person usually consumes around 75 grams. You might say, I don't eat that much sugar. But it's worth reminding that sugar is added to most products. For example, barbecue sauce, cornflakes, sausages, sushi rolls, pizza. The main rule for next 2 weeks is no sugar, no fruit, no fruits at all. Because in reality, they contain a lot of sugar. Here's some information about watermelon. It's worth nothing that it is all natural sugar. It comes together with fiber, vitamins, antioxidants and water. No pastries, no jams and no dairy. And don't forget about sweet carbonated drinks, which also contain a lot of sugar. And giving up latte will also be a tough challenge for me. In fact, it's a very sugar-heavy drink that can contain around 30 grams of sugar in just one serving. Interesting fact, beer contains almost no sugar. Think about it. Let's start the experiment. The first day started with coffee without sugar. And at that moment I realized I don't like it. A regular breakfast, oatmeal, 2 eggs and avocado. As a lunch I almost fell for a donut, but overall I felt pretty normal. On the downside, coffee and tea started to taste very bitter and my appetite increased. By the evening my positive mood was gone. The cravings for sweets were increased with every second and I fell asleep 2 hours later than usual. The second day started well. To begin, I replaced my sugar-free coffee with a white Monster energy drink. The first 5 hours after waking were fine, but then my head started hurting. My thoughts couldn't come together and overall my mood worsened. I realized later that the time of my discomfort coincided with the time when I used to consume sugar. This is my cornflakes with milk, favorite coffee, a large amount of sauce, evening ice cream. To get rid of my headache, I just added more proteins and fats to my diet. Day 3 started with mint tea and nuts. All day long my appetite kept increasing and I was eating non-stop. The cravings for sweets reaches some ultimate level. I'm thinking about it all the time. On the bright side, today ended with a good, deep sleep. And on the 4th day, I got sick. I don't think it's related to quitting sugar, but right now I'm not feeling my best. So I have a stuffy nose and slightly elevated temperature. But I'm not stopping the experiment and will get back to the voiceover when I feel better. The cold went away very quickly, and the day started with a strong feeling of motivation. But later everything changed the opposite way, as such mood swing lasted throughout the whole day. My taste buds became more sensitive, and all the food started tasting really delicious. Here's the menu I followed this week. If anything changed for the second week, I'll let you know. Also, the amount of water I drank per day increased. Day 3 was the hardest. After that, things only got better. By days 6 to 7, I felt normal again, just like before the experiment started. Everything had stabilized. On the positive side, I noticed that my productivity increased. My concentration improved and it felt like I had more available energy. During the first week without sugar, I created 27% more 3D renders than usual. I'll leave a link to my 3D models under the video, you can check them out. I also finished the chest set for a 3D printer. At this stage there is no more struggle, no constant thoughts about sweets, my brain feels calmer. I wake up without the feeling of I need something, my energy is steady, no sharp spike but no crashes either. No snacking, no constant I'll go make tea and grab something. It's not some super effect, but I gained a sense of control, and that's probably the most valuable part. By this point, it no longer feels like an experiment, it just feels normal. I'm not counting days anymore, I'm not thinking about desserts every evening, sugar stopped being the reward. My energy feels predictable, I know how my day will go, no sudden crashes, no emergency coffee just to survive. Work feels smoother, I start tasks faster, I finish what I begin. And something shifted mentally, I don't feel controlled by cravings anymore. And that is when you realize, maybe it was never about sugar, it was about discipline. In general, during the second week, I felt better and better each day. Overall improvements: higher quality sleep, better weight control, food tastes better, sharper focus and powerful motivation. I even increased my chess rating from 900 to 1050. Not sure if it means anything, just a fun fact. Does everyone need to give up sugar? Probably not. But if you are looking for new emotions, a challenge, this is for you. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start right now.